Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger of Virginia with us now live from Capitol Hill. Representative, it's great to see you. This is like a recurring nightmare. I probably don't need to tell you that. And I'm just wondering, when you consider the options facing the Speaker of the House here, are we going to start shutting down next week, or will he have to entertain a continuing resolution to keep things open? What do you see coming?
This is a continuing nightmare for my constituents. You are right. Just in case people have wanted to forget, in the spring, we were barreling towards a potential government shutdown because then Speaker McCarthy would or wouldn't contend with the issue of the debt ceiling. Then we saw that we were going to get past the end of September without our appropriations bills done, signed into law. We needed a continuing resolution. Will he, won't he? Then again, as we reached a new speaker, had a new speaker elected, will they, won't they shut down the government? Every single time this happens, the tens of thousands of federal employees I represent, as well as contractors and small business owners and nonprofit leaders across Virginia, are trying to make decisions about how they are going to continue their operations. It is absolutely inexcusable that the Speaker of the House and the Senate Majority Leader came to a deal to move forward with appropriations, and now we are hearing that the Speaker may or may not move forward with that. The bottom line is we cannot have a partial shutdown, we cannot have a full shutdown, and if this appropriation bill is not done, or funding bill is not done in time, then we need to have a continuing resolution and then finish the funding as soon as possible, because FY25 funding appropriations timeframe is almost upon us.
Yeah. Well, Congresswoman, I'm sure you're just as aware as we are of the difficult position Speaker Johnson is in, knowing what happened to his predecessor, who essentially had to make a binary choice between keeping the government open and keeping the Speaker's gavel. Would it not make this whole thing easier if Democrats said, look, we will do for you what we did not do for Kevin McCarthy, and if it comes down to it, we will protect you if it means funding this government?
Let me be very clear. Kevin McCarthy made that choice. He didn't have to do anything. He made a deal with the far-right flank to become Speaker in the first place. If he had begun his time as Speaker of the House with a commitment to governing and not bringing us to this point of perilous, is it going to be a nightmare or won't, will it or won't it be, then he wouldn't have, created a circumstance that would have put him in that position. Speaker Johnson has the opportunity to demonstrate that he wants to do the job of Speaker of the House, that he wants to govern. He doesn't have to force the entirety of the Republican conference to vote for the bill. He only needs to bring it forward. There are plenty of Democrats who will ensure that we do the basic, bare-bones job of actually keeping the government funding, paying our border security agents, our border patrol, paying our service members in harm's way, paying our FBI agents who are keeping us safe from threats of terror, paying the TSA agents at the airports, the air traffic controllers, keeping our planes safe, particularly as we continue to have severe weather events. This is the brass tacks of governing, and the Speaker should do his job, bring the bill. Democrats will surely bring votes, and those who don't want to vote for it don't have to, but he needs to do the responsible thing and just bring the bill for a vote.